In re Eichorn required the California Court of Appeal to consider how a necessity defense applied to laws designed to criminalize homelessness. James Eichorn was arrested for violating Santa Ana's anti-camping ordinance. Eichorn, a Vietnam veteran who was homeless, had been sleeping in the city's civic center. On that night, local shelters, including one at an armory, had exceeded their capacity. Eichorn didn't remember whether he'd tried to find a shelter bed that night or had just heard that the shelters were full. Eichorn's parents lived in Long Beach. However, Eichorn didn't want to ask them for help. In the year before his arrest, Eichorn applied twice for assistance through the General Relief Program. However, his applications were denied. The California Supreme Court had rejected an earlier facial challenge to the anti-camping ordinance. The Supreme Court hadn't considered whether the ordinance was unconstitutional as applied because the government had assured the court that a necessity defense would be available to those who were truly homeless. The trial court in Eichorn's case initially agreed, observing in a pretrial hearing that any persons to whom the ordinance would be unconstitutional as applied would be not guilty by reason of necessity. Eichorn's case was then assigned to a different judge who didn't allow Eichorn to argue necessity to the jury. This new judge concluded that Eichorn's evidence of necessity was insufficient. Because necessity was Eichorn's only defense, Eichorn proceeded with a bench trial. At trial, Eichorn argued that the ordinance was unconstitutional as applied to him based on his alleged involuntary homelessness. Eichorn was convicted. The trial court found Eichorn wasn't involuntarily homeless because he chose not to go to the armory shelter and he could have obtained help from his parents or general relief. The appellate court affirmed. Eichorn filed a petition for a writ of habeas corpus, seeking to overturn his conviction.